Hello friends, welcome back again. So here we are going to complete the topic on constructor. So what is a constructor? Okay, in any programming languages, constructor are those methods or that method in which we can give the same name to the class as well as our function, our class method. Okay, so look at your screen. So you can see on the box I wrote the syntax that how you have to use this. Let us suppose we have a class student here. We give the name student to our class and the same name that we are using in our method, that is student. Okay, within the class we are using the same name for our method is student. So class name and method name is student. So this way we can create the constructor in any programming languages. So what is the fun for that and what is a function? So in the constructor, when you create the constructor in your program, so you need not to call your methods one by one. Let us suppose you create the method 2 method, 3 method, 4 method. Okay, so that is all in constructor. So right now I just give the simple example of constructor. Okay, so you create so many methods and they have a same name that you are using for your class, so you should no need to call the functions one by one. You just create the object and the function automatically called by the object. Whenever you declare your object, just like we can see in our int main, we create the student s1, and when we run this program it automatically call the function because we have the same name in our class and it automatically call the same name method that we are using in our class. So this way it's work. So let's move on our IDE to implement this example. Okay, so here we are in our IDE. So I create the class here. You can see here class. So my class name is student here. So I type our data type here protected. So int roll number. So we can create nm. So nm can take 20 characters. Okay, so we use again protected. Okay, so we give the name our class is or method is student. So we give the same name to the class student and same name to the our method is student. Okay, so what did it? So we use cout, enter the roll number. Okay, so roll number. So scene, it will be in the roll number. So we also create cout, enter the name. Okay, we using slash n here. We using slash n here. Scene, so whatever the value we taken from our keyboard, it will be stored into the nm. So we show the output here, cout in the same method. So first is a roll number. So roll number is in the roll number variable. Then we have to display name. So we wrote here name. So we will display the name here. So variable is nm. Okay, this is a very simple example to implement the constructor here. Okay, so we use the class name here student and we will create the object that is s1, or you can use s1. So we use s1 here. So we no need to call the student method here with the help of object. So this is the big advantage of the constructor. Whenever you create the object of any class, it automatically calls the method that has the same name that we're using for the class. I hope you will understand. We will run this program here. Okay, so sorry for that, I gave the array here, so it not contain this value. So I want to change here protected char so this is the things that I did here. So okay, we have to use here public, so because we are going to use outside the class, so we create public here. So we run again. So our roll number is 121, name is Sunil. So we got the output. So I hope you will understand. So I will explain you again. In this class, student class, we use two data types, that is roll number and char, that is protected, and we use public student because we want to use outside the class. We want to call it outside the class. If we use protected, so it's only call inside the child class. So if I make it protected, it will not able to run this. Okay, we are not able to fetch this, so that is why I make it public here in not using protected here. So I run this program. So I didn't create any call for any method because I never using the object dot any function name or method name. It automatically call it, and this is the big advantage for then when we are using constructor. If we want that, we need no need not to create or call the methods, so we can use this method constructor. Okay, so I hope you will understand this. Thanks for watching.